3, 2, 1.
All right, there we go. Take 2. A holly jolly Christmas to everyone out there. Hey, we still have things on our wish list, and it's not just me rambling. No, we got Scott Tolonen of Spartans Avenue. Let's celebrate the holiday season.
You are Locked On Spartans, your daily podcast on the Michigan State Spartans, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Spartan friends, Spartan family, Locked On Spartans listeners, thank you guys so much for spending some of your Christmas here with us at Locked On Spartans, your team in green and white 5 days a week, even during the holiday season here. That's right. Hey, you might be watching on Christmas. If you're carving out some of your Christmas day to watch us, just absolutely just yam it up here. Cannot thank you guys enough. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Gang, like I said, it's not just me. We got Scott Tolonen of Spartans Avenue here to join us. Scott, how's the holiday season going? We doing okay over there?
Oh, beautiful. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Amen. Here. It's a white Christmas, but we're going to make it a green and white Christmas if you want to. There's 2 ways we could handle this, Scott. We could do a super analytical X's and O's breakdown of what we want to see in our next special teams coordinator, or we could have some fun and go down our Michigan State Christmas wish list. What one do you want to do today?
Wish list.
Thank God. Okay, because I don't have anything prepared for the first option, so I was really throwing all
my
my chips
in.
in.
I can go on for about 2 hours about what went wrong with the last special teams. This new one.
You know what?
Let's give it a rest.
You know what? Because we're each going to present things that are on our Michigan State wish list, and I thought of throwing down for my first thing a formal apology from Ross Ells for what he did the last 4 years, but I'm trying to keep the holiday season upbeat and trying to keep it happy, so I'm not going to put that on my list, Scott.
That's getting greedy. That's he's already left the program. That's like getting, that's like getting the Mercedes, but you're asking for the Ferrari. Hey, just be happy with the Mercedes.
No, that is correct. So, like I said, hey, you know what? The Christmas morning, all the gifts are already unwrapped, but there are still some things on our Michigan State wish list. Scott, would you like to bat first and just give us the headliner of what is on your Michigan State fan wish list for this lovely holiday season? Absolutely.
So growing up, we always did stockings first and then presents. So here's a little stocking stuffer, not something big, but something that they'll put you in the right mood. Number 1 is Tom Izzo coaching in a suit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We don't have and I get it. I am the king of athleisure. And, you do you. But we don't have to call it a suit. We can call it as 2019 throwback uniform. Just one, you don't have to break it out every game. Just once in a while, special event, we're going to break out the 2019 throwback uniform for Tom Izzo.
I don't hate that at all because the proof is in the pudding. When that man is dressed to the nines, the boys start cooking.
It's science.
What are your thoughts on the elf sweater though being brought out against Indiana State? What are your thoughts for that one? Or do you want suit immediately for this Indiana State game?
No. Let's do Christmas suit or let's do elf suit.
Yeah.
Maybe at Penn State, road Big Ten game. We need this one. Let's go suit for is it at Penn State is our next?
That sounds right.
Yeah, the next away Big Ten game. I think a suit, and then that will just quiet the crowd on its own. You don't even need a 3-pointer. He's in a suit. Why did he even show up? And then you win it's easy.
Fans just streaming out of the concourse. Bryce Jordan or whatever they call it. I don't even know what they call it over at Penn State anymore. It doesn't matter. It's the house that Tom Izzo built when he wears the suit over there, though. I kind of like the way that you kick this off, though, with the stuffing stucker. That's nice. How about stocking stuffer, rather, if I could speak the English language correctly today? So I'm going to start with one, too, and I'm going to start in the Izzo family as well. And look, it's just Steven Izzo points. It's just Steven Izzo points. That's all I want to see. Now, I will say, I'm going to give a nice little peek behind the curtain here. No, Scott and I are not recording on Christmas Day right now, everyone. We are recording. This is what we call taped. This is recorded prior to the Stony Brook game. So if he put up a double-double against Stony Brook and I'm late to the party, hey, so be it. But, hey, let's get some Steven Izzo points because that would mean it comes against a Big Ten opponent as well. And I got to say, nothing broke my heart like watching him quickly brick those 2 free throws against Baylor. I don't know if the ball was 300 degrees, but he had to get that rock out of his hands immediately. But it was heartbreaking to see. I know.
Yeah. I have okay. I think we have a similar one. So like how you asked the Ferrari, my Ferrari off of that one is Steven Izzo and Nick Sanders hitting back-to-back threes.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking.
A little greedy, but
now we're talking.
Yeah, right. I'd settle for points. If we're gonna ask for the Ferrari, we're gonna ask for back-to-back threes from those two.
No, that's fair. That's fair. So those are 2 basketball ones. I do have some football ones. Do you have any football ones, or are you all hoops right now?
I tried to think of football ones, but everything I asked for, I got out of football. So right now I have absolutely no complaints. I could get greedy and ask for, hey, let's get a 5-star in this 24 recruiting. It's of course, I would love that, but let's try to stay within budget. We got our PlayStation 5 and Aidan Chiles. You can't be upset with that. It's the number one thing you asked for. And then Velling coming over. I mean, you can't ask for more from the football program and Jonathan Smith right now.
We earned our way on the nice list too. Like we earned that. I know, as fans, we're supposed to say like, oh, we don't deserve anything from our college program, but no, screw that, Scott. We deserve that. Okay.
We need nice things for once.
Yeah.
We could not have nice things for a very long time. So I have 2 football things written down, and I want to introduce one right here. We all love, I'm going to assume that we all love the videos of like soldiers coming home. A kid unwraps a giant box and, oh my God, it's dad after he just wrapped up a 10-month deployment overseas. This is amazing. If you watch those and you don't find enjoyment from that, seek a psychiatrist immediately. Yeah, right. Yeah. If you're not cutting onions, man, then, get checked out.
Correct. Kind of like how, hey, not Christmas morning, but maybe on December 26th here. Scott, I want to unwrap a box, and it's not a soldier coming back from overseas. No, it's not a long-lost family member that I have not seen in quite some time. No, instead, Scott, I want to see 2 gentlemen pop out of this box. Jacoby Windman would be nice, and then Derek Harmon following him right behind him. I want to have, a tearful video like that of me opening up like a refrigerator-sized box and both of those guys popping out and just welcoming them back into the Michigan State program with open arms, because obviously I don't have to go super into detail of why we would like these players back, but hey, Jacoby Windman, nice. Well, specifically for Jacoby Windman, because I don't want it to end the way it did with the injury. And I didn't want to see it end the way that way, because I didn't want to see it end the way it did the year prior, where he ends the season on suspension from the tunnel incident. So it's kind of like I'm chasing 2 things here with his return on top of being a good player.
There needs to be some closing to his Spartan career, because it started out so promising, and it's just good. He's like spinning his wheels. He's like Scooby-Doo, and then if he finally hits the track, and I think he can with Joe Rossi coming. I mean, I guess any competent coach, it would help him out. So, I mean, it can only go up.
That would help as well. Someone with a vision and a plan, but also specifically someone that uses that stand-up linebacker as an edge rusher in many situations like Joe Rossi does. And then Derek Harmon, look, quite simply, we just need defensive linemen right now. And he is a good one, so good that Ohio State and Oregon want him. So,
So, we'll see. Hey, finish what you started with, the school you started with. Those are 2 great gifts.
Complete the circles. Yeah. All right, Scott, we're going to get more into your list here in a hot segment first. I hate to do this on such a festive holiday, but I got to send you to the bench right now. God, that makes me sick to do on Christmas, because I need to talk the people's ears off about eBay Motors. Folks, if you need to fix your ride, or if you need to spruce up your ride, eBay Motors is where to get the job done. Passion, drive, and patience. What brings home the winning trophy is also what keeps your ride or die alive. And eBay Motors has everything you need to maintain your vehicle and level it up to its peak performance, from superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED headlights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has got you covered. With over 122 million parts, I'll say that again, 122 million parts for your number one ride or die. You'll always find exactly what you are looking for. And with eBay's Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every single time, or it's your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices you want, it's easy to turn your car into the MVP and bring home that win. So keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply. eBay Guaranteed Fit, only available to U.S. customers. Also, if you need a belated Christmas gift, look right behind me on YouTube. It's the Team Ticker sign. Go find it at teamticker.com. Now, if you're listening on the podcast and you're wondering, what on earth is he talking about? Guys, we've all seen the countdown to kickoff signs at a sports bar or inside a locker room or a weight room. It's that. It's a countdown sign, but juiced up with 900 times the steroids that you would find in any of those signs. They show stats. They show live schedules, AP polls, weather forecasts. This has everything that you are looking for. If it's happening in East Lansing, it's going to be displayed on the Team Ticker sign. And one of my favorite parts about Team Ticker is not only does it look cool, not only is it very easy to set up, but this is a new company, guys. Not a lot of state fans have these signs in their man cave, their garage, their kitchen, wherever they want to hang them up. So if you want a sweet piece to put on your wall and also an exclusive piece to put on your wall, teamticker.com. But hey, also save yourself some cash. Use code LOCKEDON. That's all one word, LOCKEDON, to receive $50 off your purchase at teamticker.com. All right, let's drag him from under the tree. It's Scott Tolonen of Spartans Avenue, and we are just running down our wish list because we didn't get everything we asked for this Christmas. There's still some things that we're looking for. And Scott, what else do you want to see under that tree, man?
We're going to deviate from the revenue sports, and we're going to go a Great Lakes Invitational title for the hockey team.
Why not? Sure. Oh, wow. You are pandering to a good amount of our fan base right here that says
they got it. They got to get their credit, and they haven't won the Great Lakes Invitational since like 2009. So they're due. And this is the team to do it. I think they're still tops in the Big Ten. They've had a nice little break, and then no Michigan in the field this year. No Western Michigan in the field. Let's take it home, boys.
Get it done. No, I absolutely positively love that. A shout out to the non-revenue sports. That's what I'm talking about. Because there are people that are clamoring like, hey, when are you going to start talking more about hockey? Well, folks, Scott just brought everyone here a gift. He is bringing up hockey. And also in Grand Rapids too, which, different setting. Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Detroit wasn't too kind to them. So maybe Van Andel, a little bit small, a little bit more personal. Let's win some games there. That'd be fun.
Let's mix it up. Let's get nuts. What if we did just as a bet? Right. It'd be great. Right. I'm gonna whiplash this back to the revenue sports. I got one more football thing written down. Kind of. I have like some stocking stuffers that we can go through at the end as far as like Spartan Stadium goes.
I got honorable mentions and stuff like that. So.
Oh, see, you came with the full list. That's what I'm talking about, man. I am going to take this down Aidan Chiles lane. We are going to put one of the wishes on him. And it's not for him to win the Heisman or anything. Obviously, I ask for things within reason. And this one is I want 14 weeks of healthy Aidan Chiles next year. All right.
That's like socks where it's like, well, yeah, of course I want that. But then like, oh, I'm so glad we had this. So
right.
That is a great pick. I'm going to write that on my Christmas list right now.
Yeah, write that on your actual Christmas list too. Yeah, right. Yeah, talk to your parents, your siblings, because it's a twofold thing. Because look, on one hand, we picked up two very nice true freshmen or soon to be true freshman quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they'll have great careers here in East Lansing, but I'm not necessarily ready to just hand the keys over to some 18-year-old kid that was just at prom a little bit ago, right? I would like Aidan Chiles to just be the only quarterback so we don't have to fall back on two true freshmen. But also, like Scott, just like we talked about in the first segment, us state fans, we deserve fun next fall. We deserve fun actually during the season, not just this fun off season that we've been having the last few weeks, but I want to see like a fun quarterback playing a fun offense. Like
where they score points and
imagine
points, gain yards. Run the ball. Like, can we just start with fundamentals? Hey, can we run the football more than 2 yards a carry?
Some nice RPO in our lives. Utilizing the tight end position. Utilizing the tight end position. Just space age stuff here, Scott, that we haven't seen in quite some time. But
this is other teams take for granted, man. I used to pray for times like this.
I know. I feel like I'm asking for a really nice coat right now. Like, this kind of goes with your socks. It's like, I feel greedy asking for something like this, but at the end of the day, like am I greedy? Like, this is like a necessity. Like, I need to see competent offense here.
This is something that is you need to sustain yourself. So if you go too long in the cold, your lips turn blue, and our lips were blue for a long time thanks to Jay Johnson. So
I know. It doesn't need to be that $1,000 Canadian Goose jacket or Canada Goose jacket, whatever they call it. No, it doesn't have to be, but I would really like it to be.
Right. Oh, yeah. Hey, if it is, great. If not, I will take the Salvation Army.
Sure.
Columbia jacket with
with some Omni heat. I mean, that's a jacket I rock, so like I can't get too great. So that's where I'm at. That's pretty much it with like football on the field. Yeah, guys, if you're watching or listening, please email lockedonspartans@gmail.com anything we missed. Or if you're watching on YouTube, comment below what is on your Spartan wish list. Or Scott, if you just want to say yours next, I'm not going to make you comment on YouTube. But what else is on your list over there, Scott?
This is one on, I think, everybody's list. This is like the Tickle Me Elmo of Spartans, is a full-strength Jackson Kohler.
Oh,
everybody wants that. Like,
that's a great one.
They're in short supply right now. Like Izzo said, by Christmas. So maybe these games coming up, we have Jackson Kohler, who I think not only would be our best offensive big, but if he's shooting the three, obviously Moneyball isn't, reflective of real life, but if he can shoot the three, that's going to pull bigs from the middle to be forced to guard him, and then that way Hogard can go back to doing his thing. Tyson can go back to his. It's bigger than the sum of the parts. We're getting really deep here. I thought about this one a lot. So I think a healthy Jackson Kohler, if you can find one, pick it up now.
Yeah, sure. The last one on the shelf. I do have two more things written down, and one of them kind of goes hand in hand with that. And again, this isn't like I'm not being overly greedy. This is something that is within reason. Okay, it's Trey Holloman shooting 40% from the year for 3 points. He's like at 44-ish right now as things stand right now. And he shot enough where I'm starting to like really realize that maybe this isn't a fluky start to the year for Trey. Maybe he actually is a floor spacer. Like,
Right. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Right. Maybe this isn't just a hot streak where this is, we finally found, let's say a replacement for Joey Hauser that can just shoot the rock. He doesn't have to play a million minutes a game. You don't have to wear him down. Points off the bench and a spot start every now and then. I'm starting to love this kid.
I mean, just because look, obviously the shots being made whenever you put 3 points on the board, that's nice. I know it's going really in depth right now, but it's also more so just what it does for the offense. Like it lures a defender out there, and we see what AJ Hogard can do with just a little bit of space.
Right.
So Trey, I mean, if you could just pop the 3 at 40%, and then also if I can just add one more thing on top of that, and I've said this up and down the last few shows. Take like 5, 6, or 7 of them a game. Really keep the defense honest. Because Trey,
that was our ask for Tyson Walker his first year. It's like he's shooting 48%, but he only takes 3 threes a game. Let's get the volume, man. Hey, if you
shoot the ball,
we'll live with that. We will live with that.
We will live with that. We will absolutely live with that. Yeah, God, I'm
just yell shoot.
We are asking you to miss 3-pointers. We are begging you to miss 3-pointers. Just take them, though.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting delirious here.
That's great.
This is great. I got one more non-stocking stuffer, but I would love for you to bat first here. What else do you have?
Okay, man. I got. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go. Oh man, these are some good ones. I'm gonna go. Okay, you know what? This would help every Spartan fan. Is some type of subscription where you don't have to get Peacock and Big Ten Plus and ESPN.
That's great.
Like how like they have the Longhorn Network, but like the Spartan Network. So everything you could ever want, where you pay $10, but everything is right there, and you can stream past game. Like I've wanted this forever, where you can stream full past games. Like the YouTube clips are great. But sometimes I just want to sit and relive a game, all the highs and lows of a game, in one sitting. That's
genius.
Yeah, That is, I think, one thing that, I mean, because especially like during football season, you're like, I can't watch this. I want to relive, the full Rose Bowl on my TV and not my computer.
Yes.
So that would be. I'm gonna slip that one in there. See if Santa hears it. If he does, great. If not, I can live with highlights. So.
Yeah, I just wonder like how deep in the pockets like Santa is with big cable, or big streaming. He might be swayed here. He might, We'll see that. That is a dynamite one though. That is a dynamite one. Scott, I'm going to say my last non-stocking stuffer, and I'm going to set the table for this right now. And this is I'm comparing to being 13 years old, and you're asking for the PlayStation 5. You're asking for the VR headset. You're going big ticket item, and then you put these on the list in November. Okay. But then at the end of November, oh God, like my parents just both got laid off. I'm starting to realize that maybe the big ticket item is not going to be there. But hey, you know what? This cool hoodie that I really want is on there, and it's going to be, reasonable. But things are also starting to pick back up for the parents too. Like job interviews are going. Things could be going on the right track here. Kind of like this basketball season. Before the season, we wanted the Final Four. We wanted the Big Ten title. But it was very abundant at the end of November that we might not be getting those, Scott. But
our source of income has been
it's been depleted. While things are looking like they're trending on the right track, we're not going to put those back on the list right now because again, we do want to be based in reality here. So Scott, my cool hoodie that I was kind of in a way promised before the season that I still have on my list, I think is reasonable. Is a beatdown against Michigan at home at the end of January.
Please.
I need that. I still need that in my life. I do need that. If we're not going to get the Final Four, if we're going to be irrelevant in the Big Ten chase yet again, and I know it's very early in the season, we're only one game back, but still, Purdue looks like a buzzsaw. We don't have to go there.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, we're, that. Yeah. We'll leave it alone for one more year. As long as Zach Edey is playing for Purdue, I'm okay. I'm okay. Not beating them. Even Izzo's best teams don't beat terrible Purdue teams in Mackey. I'm not no.
Yeah. So, hey, if you're a State fan that thinks the Big Ten chase is still up, that's awesome. It's merriest of Christmases to you. You are a great State fan. I just think that ship has sailed. But what ship has not sailed, and what I do need to see under this tree is this cool hoodie, aka I need to see like a 20-plus point beatdown against Michigan in January, just for cathartic reasons.
Especially with how poor Michigan is playing right now.
Yeah.
This is for the take. You can't let this one slip away. You cannot. If you're going to give us anything this season, I know.
Just let it be an unholy
bloodbath. They're in, there's a ton of stock.
Right.
This one's easy. This one, and it's so simple and it can make us happy.
I could use it just like a nice hoodie. I could use it. It's going to be reliable for me. It's going to take me far away into the holiday season. So
I'll use it quite often and use it to keep me warm inside. So, hey, when things are cold, I can go back and put on that hoodie or watch those Michigan beatdown highlights. And you just, it just feels, you feel it right here.
I mean, tell me that you don't go back every once in a while, look back at like the 2019 or the 2020. Man. Or just like even the 2000 highlights. I mean, when they won by like 100.
On senior day those
go a long way.
Especially watching like the 2019 ones and you see Iggy Brastakis' face and you're like, oh, he's so happy. Because like they were winning by like double digits and we come back to win. And it's just, and you see his face go from this to this, and you're just like, I want that. I want the 2023 version of that, right?
The best. I can get emotional thinking about it. I can. All right, Scott. What do we got left on your list? Because I only got a few stocking stuffers, so if you just want to roll through the rest of your list here.
Let's see. Yeah. The way this season's going, I put down a prescription for ACE inhibitors for high blood pressure.
Okay, I like that. That's
just healthy. Going to need that one. Yeah, that one. Cash is always nice, specifically from Central Michigan. I think they owe us a little bit, so we can get some cash. It's always good, to have some liquid capital from them. We'll ask for it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then honorable mentions. These are great. Alabama gear? How'd that get? Oh no, okay, no, I don't want to do that. This one, I think we might be able to get. It's a Matty Sissoko 3-point attempt.
Oh wow, sure, why not? Mix it up.
Right, we're just like we have this set play, but it kind of goes wrong, and like Matty sets a screen, so he's out there, and the ball gets knocked to him, and the shot clock's hitting 0, so he just throws one up. I saw Nick Ward do it once, so anything is possible. Right? Yes.
3-point goggles, marching back on defense. That's going to be iconic. Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
My 2 stocking stuffers I have, these are all 3 for Spartan Stadium here. Now, the first one's crazy. The first one will never happen, but I don't know if you buy 50-50 tickets at Spartan Stadium. I do want to go to basketball games. I'm not asking to win the jackpot, okay? I'm not delusional. I know that it's even up for debate if anyone actually wins these jackpots. I don't know. It seems to be a lot of unclaimed tickets go to the wayside here at Spartan Stadium, but never. That's for a different conversation. Right, I don't want to, open that investigation.
That could be a different episode, really.
We could do 2 hours on that. All I want, Scott, is just my first 2 numbers on the ticket to be read off. I just want to dream for 1.3 seconds in Spartan Stadium.
Spike about 50 beats per second, only to just.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm looking at 40 tickets. They all start with R. And then, all right, winning 50-50 ticket is N2. It's what? Who's getting N? Where do they sell these things? So I just want to dream. I just want to dream for 1 second, Scott, that maybe I'm going to be getting at least a flight voucher to Lansing for the runner-up ticket, but whatever. Number 2, now this is kind of like in case of emergency break glass. If the season is anything like last year, which I'm not going to wish that, obviously, but hey, the beer and seltzer was fun. It's great. Some wine in the mix.
Oh, fantastic.
Hard liquor, Scott. Just on standby. Just on standby. Just in Spartan Stadium. Sell it for $20.
From guns to missiles, man. You need it. They need those fireball dispensers that like it's already upside down in it, so it keeps it cold. So it's
just on the off chance for a 5th year in a row, it's going to be Ohio State 42, Michigan State 0 at halftime. Just like, you know what? I don't like Jack Daniels, but I'll take a double of that right now, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then my last one, Scott, this is going to be something that no one agrees with, but the south end zone bathrooms are very nice. Like, they're awesome.
Okay.
They have urinals, dividers. Scott?
Scott? Okay. Yes. On here, I wasn't going to bring it up, but now I will. I have stadium upgrade for Spartan Stadium, but my first little dash is get rid of troughs.
Okay. You ready for this one? You zig. I'm going to zag, Scott. Take the urinals out. Take the dividers out. Put the troughs in the south end zone. Harden Spartan Stadium. Spartan Stadium's getting too nice. We need it. Everyone chiseled.
Nice. Okay.
That's right. Hey, I said that no one's going to agree with this, and I genuinely mean this. They are very nice, but it's a little too cushy over there, Scott. I want hardened fans in there. Make it like a Soviet prison for all I care. Don't even have sinks in the bathroom anymore. No hot water running through the sinks either. Bring us back to the Stone Age.
Just little pieces of bread, and that's all. And you're like,
you got it now. Yeah, bread that's been sitting out since the last home game. That's right. No, everyone wants like a nice facade on the east side of the stadium. Like, no, I want the west side to just be iron and concrete as well. Like, I want this place to look like a prison.
That's great for when Spartan Stadium hosts a playoff game with the new 12-team format. Teams come in and are like, what is with these? These guys are hardcore. Look what we're living in. So
I see a Serbian prison there. Where's the stadium? It's like, that is the stadium? That's not a Serbian jail?
That's not a that's not a penitentiary. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm gonna end my list here. That's where I'm gonna end mine.
Okay. Now I see what you're doing. All right. Yeah. Oh man. That's galaxy brain thinking right there, man. You
like that?
You truly are a real man of genius.
If you want cushy viewing for your games, go to Pizza House. Go to Crunchies. Please. So there we go. I'm sure.
Hey,
a lot.
Little Caesars is cushy, and we all see what that did to the Pistons. Okay.
Don't. Well, Scott, this was delightful. This was a hoot and a half, a certified hoot and a half. Cannot thank you enough for burning up some of your holiday season with us here at Locked On Spartans.
You're lit.
Anything you want to leave us with before we send you into the rest of your holiday season here?
No, Spartan Avenue. Check it out. Also, people on Twitter, if you could, take a little note from World War II on Christmas. they had the Christmas truce where the Germans and then the British/French forces got together. They drank, they ate, they played soccer. Maybe for just 2 days, for Sunday and Monday, maybe don't attack each other and just say some nice things about your team or just something nice about the other team. And then Tuesday, just go headfirst into filth again.
Yeah.
If you want to, right? So just it's a simple request. Again, I'm putting that on the list. We'll see if Santa listens or not. But man, timeline's been getting a little messy. So
we're just in time for the holiday season. I love it.
Yeah,
so Scott, really do appreciate your time and for everything on your list, dude. That was a great list. And anyone
that was an awesome topic, man. That was fun.
Oh, thanks. Oh, 'tis the season, man. So gang, if you're watching at Christmas or the day after Christmas, whenever this holiday season, thank you so much for carving out some of your holiday season. Just keep it tuned to Locked On Spartans. I truly love every single one of you guys. Are all the best. Go green.